Davenport, Florida. And let me tell you a little bit about my story and what led me to bring this awesome concept to you that I'm about to bring to you. Well, basically, I was at a point in my life to where, I was working a 9 to 5. And working a 9 to 5 just really wasn't giving me what I knew that I deserved in life. And I knew that there was some things going on in my life. Number one, I was time broke because I spent all that time, on that job and didn't have no time to spend time with my family. Number two, I was living from paycheck to paycheck. And pretty much. So I was just at a point in my life to where, I was just ready to do something different, other than what I was previously doing. And then number three, I was drowning in student loan debt because I had did the honorable thing that they tell you growing up: go to school, get good grades, go to college, graduate with honors, and get a good job. And I had did that. I went to school, I got good grades, I graduated with honors, and I got a 4-year Bachelor of Science degree in criminal justice with a concentration of forensic investigation. But like I said, that pretty much landed me a job in law enforcement. And when it landed me a job in law enforcement, I had went to school all these years, and now I was drowning in anywhere from eighty to $100,000 in student loan debt. So I just knew I had to do something different in my life, other than what I was doing, because I wanted a different lifestyle than the lifestyle that I was previously living. And the only way I knew that I could get a different lifestyle than the lifestyle that I was previously living was that, I had to make a choice to do something different on top of what I was doing. So I decided to invest in the network marketing industry. And when I invested in it, it was an industry that they don't teach you in school, what's going on, and you don't know nothing about the industry. But I was at that point in time in my life to where I was ready for a change. I was ready to do something different because I was tired of, you know, working a 9 to 5 and building somebody else's wealth. If that makes any sense, I wanted to build my own wealth and I wanted to create change in the world, but I knew that I couldn't create change in the world and help people live better lifestyles if I was working a 9 to 5, because there was no benefit in me doing that, more so than being time broke and living from paycheck to paycheck. So to make a long story short, when I got introduced to the concept of network marketing, I automatically seen a way out. I seen a way that I could create another strand of income, and I could also help others create other strands of income on top of what they was doing. And I could get my financial freedom, and also I could help a lot of other people gain their financial freedom as well. So I automatically signed up, even though I didn't know what I was doing, even though I didn't know, what it was all about. It was something I had never heard about in school. It was something that I was never taught in school, but I was ready to do something different. And by me being ready to do something different, I was just ready to become that action taker and that decision maker, and create change in my life. So I say that to say this: if there's some of you all that's out there and you're ready to do something different and you're ready to create a second strand of income on top of what you're previously doing, then I suggest you take a look at this concept with an open mindset. And I'm going to get into introducing it to you. And just take a look with an open mindset. That's all I ask. Moving forward, you see that beautiful lady right there? What can I say, man? That's my ride or die chick. She's my beautiful wife. She holds me down. She keeps me encouraged. And if you want to check her and what she does and her awesome presentations and words of encouragement, check out her YouTube channel at Shatita the Fly Girl. She has some much awesome things on there, and she's creating change as well as I am. We make a difference together. We everything we do together as one unit, but then we spread it broad across the world to make a difference. Moving forward, the name of this concept is our boomerang. Now, I know a lot of you people say, what is a boomerang? A boomerang is goodwill. You give goodwill, goodwill comes back to you, and I'll explain more about a boomerang as we go further in depth into this presentation. But first of all, let me explain about our artificial intelligence system that we use called the prayer. We use artificial intelligence system that is called the Prayer, just like Facebook uses, say for instance, Mark Zimmerman, on Facebook, he used artificial intelligence systems. LinkedIn use artificial intelligence systems, Instagram and Twitter and so forth and so on. But look at the beauty of this, and what we do and what they do. When you open up that account with Mark Zimmerman and being making all those friends, you got distracted and you made him a trillionaire by being distracted and wanting to reach out to all your loved ones that you didn't live close to, all your classmates that you hadn't seen in a while, and you want to know how things was going on in their life, was they doing good or bad? And we got distracted because we ended up, creating Facebook of 5,000 friends on a platform. And we made Mark Zimmerman basically a trillionaire. But the thing is about it, did he give us one dime for creating that platform for him to make it so huge to where he can make millions and trillions of dollars? No, he didn't. But see, that's the difference in our PRIV system, which uses artificial intelligence system, to where you can invest in this and you can actually get paid 50% of the commissions on what your customers say. So that's the beauty of it. So let me ask you this. Would you rather use an artificial intelligence system for free and not get paid, or would you rather use an artificial intelligence system for free and get paid? Moving forward, this is our disclaimer. And basically, I'm going to tell you right now, our boomerang is not a get-rich-quick scheme. No, it's not. You have to put in the work in order to get the result. So our disclaimer says our boomerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earning any money with our program information, tools, and strategies. And that's just what it is. You get what you put into it. If you want to build something, you got to have consistency within doing it. And if you don't have consistency within doing it, you're not going to build it. So that's the best way I can tell you. The more you show, the more you grow. That's what I tell my team every time. We do this business as a team. And the more you invest in yourself, the more you grow. And how do you invest in yourself? You invest in yourself by listening to audios, reading books, being around successful people, getting you a mentor. Someone is going to keep building you up and not tear you down. Someone is going to help you move forward when you make mistakes, and show you where you went wrong so they can teach you to be better, besides criticizing you for your mistake. And that's what we do here in our boomerang. We build each other up, not tear each other down. We do this business as a team, and everybody wins. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's what I tell my team all the time. Teamwork makes the dream work. We help each other out and everybody wins. And that's just the way this business is done. So if you want to be a part of a winning concept and you're willing to do business, to build this business as a team, with a team, and work with a team, then we're looking for you. But that's just the bottom line. We can't make any guarantees, about your ability to get results or earning any money, and with our program information, tools, and strategies. It's up to you. It boils down to how bad do you want it. If you want it bad enough, you will achieve it. That's just the bottom line. My great mentor, Les Brown, said, if you're not willing to learn, nobody can teach you. But if you're willing to learn, nobody can stop you. And that's what it's all about. This is a self-educated program to where you have to learn how to do this. Just like when you was in college, you had to learn how to do different things. You had to learn how to do different subjects so you could pass and you could get your degree. This is the same thing with the network marketing industry. You have to learn how to do it so you can craft it and come great at it. But you cannot learn how to do it if you're not willing to put forth an effort to learn how to do it. If you're not willing to get uncomfortable, if you're not willing to do what others want so you can have what others can't, if you're not willing to become that action taker and that decision maker, then you're not going to be successful in building this concept. I'm just going to be honest with you. In the same way, if you purchase a gym membership at the first of the year and you don't go to that gym, you're not going to get the abs you want. You're not going to get the triceps, the biceps you want. You're just not going to get the results you want because you're not putting in the work. And it's the same way with our boomerang. If you don't put in the work, if you don't do the income producing activity things on a daily basis, you're not going to get no results. And I tell my team all the time, teamwork's make the dream work. And you know, we do this business as a team. You know, if you look at team players, when you play sports, they win games as teams. Every person on that team has to play their particular part and has to put in their most 100% effort in order to win games as a team. And it's the same way with building this business. Everybody on my team has to put in 100% effort to help each other out in building this concept. And that's where everybody wins. Moving forward, the world is changing. By 2027, 86.5 million people will work whenever and wherever they want. A shift from traditional jobs to independent businesses. And that's just a fact. That's the way it's gonna be. And if you don't believe me, just keep watching and you will see it. And keep living. Now we look at moving forward. We look at yesterday's world. People had one job, worked one career, worked a 9 to 5, and had in the 40-40 plan, work 40 hours to retire with a 40%, work 40 hours, get a 40-hour paycheck to retire with 40% of their pay. But what was they doing? Trading time for dollars. So this is the irony of it. When you're trading time for dollars, you're always going to be time broke because you're never going to have time to spend the time that you want with your family, and you're always going to be living from paycheck to paycheck because no matter how much you make, you're going to always want more because you're going to want more expensive things. And in order for you to do that, you're going to have to work more hours, and that's going to make you time broke. And then if you went to college, you're going to be drowning in student loan debt like I was, from $80,000 to $100,000 worth. So the whole process of the 40-40 plan is going obsolete, and trading time for dollars, as you can see, it is not the way to go. Because if you look at the economic crisis, when the economic crisis hit, all those people that was trading time for dollars, they got furloughed, they lost their jobs, and now they're drawing unemployment, and a lot of them haven't even received an unemployment check since they applied. So it has been, you know, a bad crisis economically for a lot of people. And that's why you look at today's world, 84% of independent workers live their preferred lifestyle as compared to just 54% work in traditional jobs. Now, moving forward, if you look at that right there, you see that that number has grown a lot higher. It used to be only 1% of the people would take a risk to become that action taker and that decision maker to invest in themselves. But now that number's at 84%. Why do you think it's at 84%? I'll tell you why. Economic crisis. When this economic crisis hit, it made a lot of people think, hey, you know what? I do need to invest in a second strand of income on top of what I'm doing, just in case my previous income quits me. Now I have a safety net. Now I have a backup plan. Now I can pay my bill. Customers' expectations have changed. They want ongoing value. They want unique experience. They want personalized for me. By the same token, your expectations have changed too. You no longer want to live that 40-40 plan, the way you work 40 hours to get where you work 40 hours to get a 40-hour paycheck to retire with 40% of your pay. Now you want more time freedom. You want to be able to spend more time with your kids. You want to be able to be at home, homeschooling your kids through this economic crisis. You don't want to be having to go into work and now your kids got to be at home homeschooling themselves and you don't know if they're doing the work or not. You want to be able to be there to monitor them to make sure they're doing the work so you can make sure during this economic crisis that they can still learn. And when they do open up the doors to go back to school, they are ready and prepared to keep learning. And that's why you want that time freedom. And the way you get that time freedom is through residual income. And it's called building a pipeline. You build a pipeline from 100 to 1,000, and now you start to get a residual income to where you can live an extraordinary lifestyle way beyond the means than retire from any 9 to 5. So just think about it. What would you rather do? Retire with 40% of your pay or create another strand of income to where it could pay you a nice residual income to where you can live a lifestyle of fun, freedom, and fulfillment way better than you ever lived when you was working a 9 to 5 or when you retired from a 9 to 5. Which one would you rather do? I'd rather have residual income because that's money that's going to come to me whether I get up out of the bed and go do something or not. That money's still going to come to me. As long as I maintain that rank on that team, I'm going to still get that money. And the one thing about this concept that I love the most is most of everything we do is based off of giving value. Giving back, that's what we're all about. Moving forward, the old world was sell, 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 work 12 hours a day, work in one industry, one strand of income, owning nothing and retiring with little. That was the old world. As we step into the new world, but let me just back up. Look at that man in the old world. That man is frustrated. That man is praying for something to come his way so he can create a better lifestyle than what he has right now. Because as you can see, he is praying to God, God, please send me something to where I can get out of this old world of trading time for dollars. And that's what he wants out of. Moving forward into the new world, you have success without selling. You have access to 192 countries. You have a technology that works for you 24/7. You get paid when the customer saves. You earn multiple income streams in one business. Now, let me ask you this. If you had an opportunity to use an artificial intelligence system, which is called a PRIV, and make 40% of the commissions on what your customers save, would you do it? Moving forward, boomerang. Now, this is yesterday's world. You get paid when you sell based off of sales value. Now, when the concept was based off of sales value, a lot of people was not successful, and that's why they left out of the industry, and they would never go back into the industry ever again based on a concept that's based off of sales value because they was not successful, you know? And whoever signed them up did not tell them in order to win in this business, you have to be a great salesman. You know, they just signed them up and said, hey, if you do this, you get this, but they did not tell them, number one key to you winning is your sales tactics that you have. If you're a great salesman, you're gonna win big. If you're not, then you're not gonna win big. You may win, but you won't win as big as you want to. But nobody told them that. And now that's got a lot of people that will not, they absolutely will not take another look at no network marketing industry concept just because of it being based off of sales value. But if you look at today's, what we do in our boomerang, you get paid when they save. So we're based off of giving value. And I can tell you right now, anything that's based off of giving value is gonna be a win. You're gonna win because everybody loves free stuff, and you can always give somebody something a lot quicker than you can sell somebody something. Trust me. Leadership is the X factor. So let's look at our chairman and CEO of our boomerang, Mr. Holden Buggs. I could talk about a lot of leaders because there's a lot of great leaders in this company, but I'm gonna talk about Mr. Holden Buggs because, you know, in 1990, he made less than $500 a month for 7 years. And then, and he'll tell you right now, every time he has trainings with us on Clubhouse or live trainings, when we go to seminars and workshops and that of that matter, he tells us that was just a learning experience, those 7 years, so I could learn how to do the business. And then in 1997, 7 years later, he developed a formula and a system to achieve rapid success. In 2009, he coached over 50 people to earn over $1 million. He had record-breaking earnings in sales in the last 10 years. And also, this man right here has accomplished more in the network marketing industry than anyone in the world, living or dead. And also, this man, before he walked out of the network marketing industry as being an ambassador, he made over $100 million. Now, let me ask you this. Would you want to be led and trained and taught by a guy like this that had coached over 50 people to earn over $1 million, that has hit record-breaking earnings and sales in the last 10 years, and that has walked away from the industry. When he walked away, he had made $100 million. And he has accomplished more in the network marketing industry than anyone in the world, living or dead. Wouldn't you like to be mentored by a man like that? Would you do it? You have an opportunity to be mentored by a man like this. All you got to do is become that action taker and that decision maker. In March of 2019, he founded our Boomerang. And then in September of 2019, I believe it was September the 1st, he did a hard lunch. In March, he did the soft lunch. In September, he did the hard lunch. But do you know, within those two lunches of the business, we were able to hit the #1 spot as the fastest startup and growing company in the world that has a network marketing selling business, home-based business. #1, fastest startup and growing. So that says a lot for this concept, the way it's structured, for the organization, the way it is built, and the leadership. Because I believe your success is determined by your product and your leadership in any network marketing industry. If you have great product and you have great leadership, you're going to win. Moving forward, our team created a concept to make the future of business easier, success without selling. The Prayer, this is our product. It is a perpetual residual income builder. Now, what perpetual means just means that it's ongoing. What residual means, it just means that it's something that you go out and do for a day at a time, if it takes you 2 to 5 years or 5 to 10 years. But one thing you do know, for that work that you put in for a season can pay you an extraordinary lifestyle of fun, freedom, and fulfillment for the rest of your life. So that's big. That's huge. The prayer that worked for you. When we started, I'm going to tell you what a boomerang is, because we mentioned briefly. A boomerang, I said it was goodwill. You give goodwill, goodwill comes back to you, because we all know when you throw a boomerang, it turns around and comes back. But I'm going to explain how the goodwill comes to you and then comes back to us. Now, moving forward, basically, the Boomerang is a free travel website membership that is free for me to give to you, free for you to keep and use forever at no blackout dates. But here's the situation. Once you activate that free travel website membership that is valued at $30,000 for free, a homeless child gets fed. So now you see the boomerang effect. I gave you something free, and then once you activated it, you fed a homeless child. The customer, it helps you with the customer. It takes care of your customer. It takes care of the follow-up, the selling, the upselling, the cross-selling. You don't have to do nothing. As a matter of fact, our CEO and chairman of our Boomerang, Mr. Holdenbug, said, don't bother with the customers. Let the Priv do it. That's why we have that artificial intelligence system put in place so the Priv can do the work for you. It also helps you with a team member. Once you sign that new team member up, it sends out the welcome orientation, shows them how to plug into the training, shows them how to upgrade, shows them how to plug into the events, and it cuts down on repetition. The power of the prayer is our iGo travel platform. This is the front door to the prayer. You know why? Because travel is fun, travel is sexy, and travel is an $8 trillion industry. So who wouldn't have travel as the front door to the prayer? Why not? Zins, Buy, Rise, and Build Genius, and more to come. Wow, now this is big. Elevate a legacy builder. This, my ladies and gentlemen, is trading. We do trading, Forex trading. That's what we do. But the thing is about it, we educate, live interactive educational platform, full-time successful educators. Now these educators that we have, These are top earning educators. These are 6 and 7 and 8 figures and more educators that are teaching us. We have live trading events. We have a culture that is proprietary training community. We get recognition and we do it in multiple languages. Then we have the technology, which is artificial intelligence. And then we have trade assistance. So say, for instance, once you went through all this training and you're still, having problems on how to trade, now you have an assistant that is assisting you on how to trade and where to go so you can be much more successful in the trading industry. I'm telling you right now, people, this is big. This is really big. This is really huge. And I'm telling you right now, being in position before this domino effect happens, you won't regret it. But this is big. But I'm just going to go on to this. Where'd it go? Okay, we got some technical difficulties going on. For some reason, my screen went blank. Yeah, I think you should. Let's see if we can find out. Just bear with me, see if we can find out what's going on. Okay, let's try this again.
Oh, Biggie, I got you. Okay, well, did you just escape out of there?
Yeah.
Okay. No worries. Oh, okay. Is the internet on? Yeah, you're on the internet. Let's just refresh it. Hold on for a second. I'll refresh it for you. That's all I need. It's just refresh, and then we'll go back into it. Because the internet might be slow because the kids playing the video games. I was gonna go down. Sorry.
You done, Daddy?
No, Daddy's not going. Go in there, sit down. Special. Let's go in here and see what happens. Yep, there we go. There you go, baby face. Oh my goodness. Maybe not. Okay. Just had it. Okay, escape out of this part right here. Oh wow. I can't see. I'm gonna have to sit in your seat. Hold on, let me put this shirt on. I'll be right back. Just keep it on. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Internet problems. You have to bear with us. Internet's running slow. Yeah, it's not working.
Okay, here it comes.
Yeah, we might have to just delete that and do that over.
No, I mean you had technical difficulties. It's all
Yeah,
good.
no, but it's not.
I'll fix it. Hey y'all, we gonna get this fixed. How about that? How about that? Okay, exit full screen. So yeah, it is.
Yeah, we might just.
I don't know. It play right here though. It plays right there. So
3, I'm a single mom. I have a very busy life. I'm very hectic. My kids keep me going nonstop. So
I worked in retail for like 20 years. I put in 80 hours a week.
I mean, but you're getting the job done.
I come home tired, don't want to do anything else.
They always tell me every day, you know, mommy, why can't I spend more time with you? And you know, that really upsets me.
Okay.
So
It's too much talking.
Well, I mean, the thing should finish it out, and then.
See, I Boomerang is this house that's under construction and it's going to continue building and building and more rooms and we added. But if you only focus on getting through the front door, that's it. Travel is the front door. Perpetual, residual income building. People come through my house, if they only got through the front door, there's a whole lot.
We do apologize for the technical difficulties, but you know how things go.
Let's get a smart technology. Let's get something that's consumable. Let's get a wearable technology. Bill Genius goes to work for you. Whatever people want is what we're going to sell. The goal is freedom. Now it's time for the next phase of evolution.
trading foreign currency was completely foreign to me.
It's definitely something that's helped change my life. I'm forever grateful.
Because we get a chance to change our
This
lives.
educational platform that I was introduced to has actually helped my mindset grow.
Spending more time with my family, my friends, actually exploring the world.
We all want to leave a legacy for our family.
Definitely something I think everybody should at least be knowledgeable about so they can reach their true potential in life.
Just allowing them to see the opportunity that it can provide.
Welcome to the future.
All right, well, there you have it. Okay. I don't know what's going on. All the rest of my screens are blank after that.
I think overall, playing those video games on your computer is locking your computer up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure some things out.
We're just gonna have to go buy one. Yeah. This is not working. You know what? I apologize, people, but I'm having technical difficulties. I'm gonna have to stop right there. But I promise you I have everything together by tomorrow, and I'll bring another awesome presentation to you. But again, my apologies. If you're on, I truly am sorry for the technical difficulties, but I have to end it right there because my screen somehow is locked up. It went blank, and there's nothing I can do at this point to possibly fix it. Let's see what that does. Yeah, it's not. We'll have to figure out something. Yep, I'm about to shut it down at this point. Kill the live screen, babe. We gotta figure this out.
I'm waiting for it to shut down.
I did turn it off, didn't I?
It just takes time.
Yeah, I clicked out a live point this time. Because with the clicker, it won't even click beyond this point. And let's hope you can.
Okay, I get on there. Let me go to the YouTube. Give me a second.
Oh, I'm not worried about it. Take time. Just got to figure out what, when we get to that point, why it's going blank. Because it goes blank right there. And then if I do this, and I go back in after that,